I've got another interview for you, and I've got a couple of great people here. Let me get their mics turned on so that I can introduce you to Joe and Carol Young. How are you both?
We're good.
Good. Let me make sure I got your mics up high enough where everybody can hear you here. I think I do.
I'm standing on my toes already.
Your typical Midwestern humor. I can tell you. I didn't even need to know you were from the Midwest. I could tell. Then I read that you were. Where are you from, anyway?
Well, I was born in Chicago, and so I grew up in the Midwest.
Yeah. I'm from Illinois.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was born in Terre Haute, Indiana, and raised about 30 miles east of there. And I had a high school graduating class of 46.
Oh,
Yeah.
big one.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
yeah, huge, and 8 of them are dead. Anyway, not to be irreverent, but anyhow, Carol and Joe, I met at Conway Muse, I don't know, a month and a half ago or 2 months ago, somewhere in there. Yeah, and really liked their show and their music. They did a musician in the round thing at the Muse Beer Cafe, and I said, I want to have you on my show as soon as I can. And my recollection was that we said sometime towards the end of July, and you've got a gig, and I want to make sure that you told me a little bit about this. Anelia's Kitchen.
Yeah, kitchen and stage is what
Kitchen
they call
and
it.
Stage. And she's a gourmet cook of Polish food. I didn't know that till today, till you told me that.
Well, the guys that just left, they were talking about that's one of the things that they love about being there, and they just both went pierogies, and they're just going like this. They know. They know.
Guess where they're going before the show.
Yeah.
That's great. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Well, tell me, I know, if I remember it, you were an airline pilot, or at least a pilot for a while, weren't you?
At least, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I was. I did. I flew for a good number of years.
Yeah.
And I was a flight instructor, also the mechanic, aircraft mechanic, and so. And when I finally called it quits, I was flying FedEx F-27s, and that's
Were you really?
That's what I couldn't really see doing any more than that. If I was going to be on the road all the time, I just going to be playing music.
You might as well do what you really love to do then.
Yeah.
That's good.
Not that I didn't love flying. It was good.
Now, you weren't grounded by age or anything like that, were you?
Still not.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Well, actually, I would be. Yeah, you can't fly big airplanes, Part 121 after 65. In fact,
Used to be
at the
60,
time it was
didn't
60,
Right,
and
that's
I
what
would
I
have been.
remember. I had some friends that were flying for American Airlines at the time. I think he had to retire
Yep.
at 60
You
years
are
old.
correct.
Yeah. And Carol, if I remember reading about you, you're from Lodi, California.
That's where I was born.
Ah,
That's right.
Yeah.
And spent a few years in California, and then parents moved all over the states. So
Were you a military brat yourself?
No, it wasn't. Just a job that my dad was in that he was transferred quite a bit, and went as far back as Omaha, Nebraska, and skipped hop through Colorado,
Right.
Denver, and then back to California again.
That's great.
Ended up in the Northwest and never left.
That's great. And I understand that, of course, what I have, and you're going to be playing today, what I have heard you play is, of course, the bass guitar. But I understand you're equally and maybe more so proficient at piano. Is that correct?
You know, I played piano when I was young,
Yeah.
and I got away from it, so I don't play it now.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
But I took my time through the ukulele and the guitar, and none of that stuck. But once I picked up the bass, I just never put it down.
That's great.
Just love it.
Do you play stand-up bass too?
I do not. No,
Okay.
Just electric bass.
Just electric bass. I was curious. As it turns out, we live close to each other, don't we? Over around on Lake Whatcom there in Sudden Valley.
And
Yeah.
turn down that music at night, okay?
Yeah. I thought you'd complain more about the fireworks, but I had a great view that night too, by the way. That was great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And what time is your gig tomorrow night at Anelia's Kitchen and Live Stage?
We start at 7:30.
7:30.
Play for 2 hours until 9:30.
Okay.
It's a 2-hour
Sounds
show,
great.
and we don't take breaks on 2-hour shows. It's just kind of like a nice little concert.
You blitz it.
Well,
Definitely.
That's great. Oh, good. So Anelia's Kitchen in La Conner tomorrow, and you were kind enough to give me an album the last time I saw you, and I've noticed that I told Joe that when he came in today that all the songs that were my favorites at your gig were on that album. So let me see. I've got it stuck around here somewhere. My absolute favorite. Can I make a request? Is that okay?
I hope not.
That's great. I really like that Run Baby Run.
Okay.
I thought that was great. But the next two, you guys, usually I don't.
Choose them.
Yeah, usually. That's good. Take it away whenever you're ready, please.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who do you love? Who do you hate? How can you stop when you're blinded by fate? So you run, baby, run. Time will still haunt you from back when you can. Start to be skilled and start to get scared, and you run, baby, run. Well, I know you stumble, I know you fall, but you're back up and running in no time at all. Shadows like strangers appear on your wall, and you run, baby, run. You shoot from the hip, 'cause there's no time to aim, and moving too slow, such a dangerous game. So you run, baby, run. Yes, memories still haunt you from back when you can. Start to be still, and you start to get scared, and you run, baby, run. Well, I know you stumble, I know you fall, but you're back up and running in no time at all. Shadows like strangers appear on your wall, and you run, baby, run. I thought by now you'd have played out your hand, but who knows for sure, 'cause you don't make a stand, and you run, baby, run. Memories still haunt you from back when you can. Start to be still, and then you start to get scared, so you run, baby, run. Well, I know you stumble, I know you fall, but you're back up and running in no time at all. Shadows like strangers appear on your wall, and you run, baby, run. Yeah, you run, baby, run.
I just love that song. I really do. That's my favorite of all the songs that I've heard you do. I knew when I heard you that night, I thought, I've got to ask you to play that song. You're pretty good on that guitar.
Well, thank you.
That's great. What kind of guitar do you play anyway? A Yamaha?
Well, this is the Yamaha. You know, I have so many. I have a lot of guitars.
Right.
This one I've been playing a lot lately. It's a brand new guitar. In fact, last gig we did, I did a quick unveiling. I peeled off the plastic off the pickguard, which I wasn't able to scrape or get a hold of. So I played it for a couple of, it's been what, two months, maybe 2.5 months that I've owned it. So not very long. But I couldn't peel off the protective, like you do on your phone. Gee, I've had it's starting. I can't read it anymore. Oh, look. Shh. Hey, it's new again.
Brand new. Oh, God. Okay, I told you guys could pick out the next two that you wanted to do real quick.
Well, I already got a capo up, so let's do another one from that album.
Anything you like.
Yeah, this is it's a slower one. It's called "Oh Miss Mary."
Perfect.
And it's a slow song, though. It's very sad. It's like, I don't know what it's about, but these are all our songs on that album, and in fact, all our albums. But anyway, "Oh Miss Mary."
Okay.
2, 3. Oh Miss Mary, where you been so long? Oh, Miss Mary, where you been so long? Oh, Miss Mary, where you been? Summer's come and gone again. Oh, Miss Mary, where you been so long? I don't much mind if I leave this place at last. I don't much mind if I leave this place at last. Don't much mind if I leave this place. Wish once more I could touch your face. Don't much mind if I leave this place at last. Horse-drawn carriage coming down the road. Horse-drawn carriage coming down the road. Carriage coming down the road, lined with velvet, filled with gold. Horse-drawn carriage coming down the road. See you once again on the judgment day. See you once again on the judgment day. And you will see someone you knew, one who only loved but you. See you once again on the judgment day. Oh, Miss Mary, where you been so long? Oh, Miss Mary, where you been so long? Oh, Miss Mary, where you been? Summer's come and gone again. Oh, Miss Mary, where you been so long? So long, so long, so long, so long.
beautiful song, you guys.
Thank you.
Really beautiful. Really enjoy that a lot. I remember you doing that now,
Oh, you
Conway
do?
Muse.
Okay.
Yeah, gorgeous song. I'd forgotten all about that. You write all your music, don't you?
Yeah.
I thought you did. That's gorgeous.
Well, we do covers also, but I mean, it shows that. In fact, sometimes we're out at a place, and I'll just say if anybody has any requests, and then we don't get to play anything but requests all night, which I mean is fine. But I mean, sometimes we get the craziest things. But I've been playing for 60 years, so
Sure.
I've got a lot of stuff stuck up in my head. I wish I could get it out when I want to, but somehow the audience can just yank it out of me. I mean,
That's
and so-
great. That's great. My special guests this afternoon are Joe and Carol Young from Bellingham, Washington, who travel and all over the United States. And nothing like live music. I like that on your website. You know, support live music. I love the shows that come into the radio station in here. They're just so intimate, and the expressions on your face tell it all. And lately we've been videotaping these, so I want to put in a little plug for the website at ksvr.org. You can see now, not just hear the interviews that we have live in the studio here on the Friday Afternoon Music Mix, and then of course we do get an MP3 of them as well that we can put. I put those on my website, and but anyway. Carol and Joe will be playing Saturday night, tomorrow night, at Anelia, and I've got to remember that that's with an N, Anelia's Kitchen and Live Stage from 7:30 to 9:30.
That's correct.
In LaConner.
Finally got it right. In
In
LaConner, which is a
Beautiful.
beautiful little town. Beautiful little town. That's I just love that. Great museums, everything there. That sounds good. So support that live music. Come out and see them. I've seen them live, and you've heard them here. They put on a great show. They really, really do. And they're my neighbors, so support them for that too. Oh God, what would you like to do for us? And you know, your choice. Since I already made you play "Run, Baby, Run."
We should get out of the rut. Let's do something from our newer album.
Okay.
And I think, if, do you have one?
Maybe Old Lady, Old Lady. Or
Okay, let's do
something like
that.
I remember that one too, and it's good.
This is actually one that Carol actually inspired this one because it's in truth. I mean, she does bring me tea in the morning. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody should have this, but it ain't bad.
But don't
So-
believe everything that he wrote on that song.
I'll try to keep that in mind, Carol. Thanks. Oh my God.
Okay, by the way, this is an F if you folks are dancing. Just give you a heads up there. Okay, here we go. 2, 3. I'm thinking about you, baby, and you're thinking of me. I wake up in the morning and you bring me my tea. It don't seem to matter if it's day or it's night. Lady, oh lady, you're treating me right. Dancing to your rhythm 'cause I'm falling in love. My heart is pounding on me, Lord, I can't get enough. Smiling in the moonlight and you're holding me tight. Lady, oh lady, you're treating me right. Boy, oh boy, how'd I get so lucky to find me a girl like you? You never complain, and while that's just ducky, surrendering's the best I can do. You do the crazy monkey and the jitterbug rag. There ain't nobody better with a 44 mag. Now nothing lasts forever, but for you I just might. Lady, oh lady, you're treating me right. Boy, oh boy, how'd I get so lucky to find me a girl like you? Surrendering's the best I can do. You do the crazy monkey and the jitterbug rag. They ain't nobody better with the 44 mag. While nothing lasts forever, girl, with you I just might. Lady, oh lady, you're treating me right.
Ain't nothing better with a 44 mag. Oh my God.
It's a 45.
Oh my God, you guys are a hoot. You really are. I like your music. I did from that night when I first heard it. I'm so glad you came on the show. I really am. My special guests, Joe and Carol Young, who record under and on their website as the Young Kidz.
It's true.
KIDZ.
That's
Yeah, it's like a radio station.
Right. Yeah,
Welcome
right.
here to KIDZ.
Yes. Oh my God. They will be playing tomorrow night, Saturday, at Anelia's Kitchen and Live Stage from 7:30 to 9:30. Please come out and support live music and my special guests.